A lot of people wonder why we need a youth center. And probably the most important thing in my mind is that we need a place where young Canadian women and men can feel secure, personally secure, but also secure in their identity and their being. The importance of the center is reflected through the global environment of increasing challenges that Muslims are facing in general. We are facing challenges of identity, we are facing challenges of rediscovery of what the faith is all about. The MAC Youth Center defines this identity in a most effective manner by the youth coming together and feeling that they really belong. Youth can come, they can get to pray and play, they can get to talk and share common concerns, they can get to see role models in action. This is extremely important.
I started coming to the MAC at the beginning of September because I actually just moved to Canada, so it made a big difference in my life. I started out with one friend, and now I think I have more than 20.
It's a place where you get to meet a lot of people. It's very social, and I remember when I first started coming, I didn't know a lot of people, and I came and then I started kind of opening up, and at first I knew a couple of people and it was just me and my little group, and then now I think I know everyone here.
Some of the most important things that they're looking for when they come to the center is a sense of belonging. So what we try to do here is we try to integrate them, we try to give them skills, we try to teach them to be open about their culture, to be open about their faith with other people.
And it's nice too because the kids have someone to relate to. We're not that much older, we're only in our 20s, so even though they're youth, and we're considered youth still too, but the kids can relate a little more to us, then it makes them feel a little more comfortable, and it makes them open up, and it makes them really stick to their identity that way.
Our coordinators are not that much older, and they tell you about their life experiences, and you can relate because they're like us.
The center is a very important place to gather our kids in it and to gather our youth who are facing a lot of challenges outside. They need a place to gain fun and to gain knowledge at the same time.
MAC is good for children. It increases their knowledge about Islam, not only reading the Quran, but just as a community, as having sisters beside you, how to communicate, how to understand each other, how to also see different perspectives of the same belief, because some people believe the same thing, but someone sees it from a different view.
Well, you learn about the Muslim communities, and you learn about the past and with all the prophets, and you just learn a lot about your own race and culture, and those are stuff that you might want to know, and you just learn a lot about everything.
The vision of MAC is to integrate Muslims into the society, and yet maintaining their identity. It's important that our youth are confident about themselves, they have good self-esteem, they don't feel that they are weak, they don't feel that they're suppressed, they don't feel that whatever they do is going to be judged in a very negative way. And that's the MAC Youth Center has tackled these issues.
That's really one of the main goals here in BYG, is to address those issues, to prepare the youth when they have to face those issues, that they know how to deal with them and they're not shocked by it, and no harm is done.
It isn't a place where they come to be isolated from the rest of society and sort of do their own thing, but really a place where they can come, grow their skills, build their confidence, and then welcome other young Canadians of whatever stripe, or go out into the broader home that is Canada, and engage the rest of society more constructively, and really contribute to a more vibrant and a richer social fabric.
Youngsters need to belong. It's part of their natural tendency to grow. They need to belong to an identifiable group.
Well, just living in Canada itself, it's really hard for people to find, especially coming from overseas or being from a different background or being Muslim itself, and trying to find a place where you belong. Kids in the society need to know their true religion and they need to stick to their religion. And over the years, a lot of kids have started to lose, unfortunately, their Muslim identity.
You know, I notice a difference. They'll be at home and their friends from, like, their neighbors will come over to take them out to a movie or whatever, and they'll be like, okay, well, we have to pray at this time. So I find that their you know, Muslim values are being instilled in their everyday life, and they're feeling much more comfortable, and their Muslim identity is being developed.
I actually just started wearing the scarf in Canada, so I felt different around in school and even outside. So when you come to the MAC Center and like, because I never used to wear it, so when you see people that actually wear it and they're really friendly and nice, so you feel more confident. You're like, okay, it's in my religion, I feel more comfortable.
Cut that out, cut that one out.
We try to bring different activities for them, such as sports activities, interactive activities. We try to build their motivational skills, their confidence, their ability to communicate and present different things, and also to just feel a sense of belonging in the community.
There's just so much to do. You'll never get bored, whether you like to play pool or you want to go play on the Nintendo Wii, and everyone's just so nice. We have like many just discussions and just hanging out with people, and adults come and approach you and they'll talk to you if you like, and there's always someone to talk to if you're down.
We sit together and we talk, and we talk about what we go through, and you learn from other people's experiences, and it's just satisfying to come here. You learn a lot.
There are anecdotes and proverbs and stories about a minute that is given to a young person and how much that can affect them and propel them and motivate them to want to do bigger, better things.
My dream would be that for the youth over here to have confidence in being a Muslim Canadian, to be able to openly practice their religion and feel confident and comfortable in the society outside, to be able to confidently speak to their friends about their religion and what they believe in.
It's as if it's another home for me. I come here when I'm down, when I'm happy. I come, I know I can, I feel safe here, nothing's gonna be going wrong, and I'm well protected, and I feel like I can speak my opinion to anybody and nobody will judge me.
If MAC didn't exist, I think I'd have less self-confidence as being a Muslim in the Canadian community, because when you come here and you're all together with sisters that are Muslims, you're actually confident. Like, I go back to school on Monday and I'm all happy and I'm confident.
Our youth is what's going to be the future, and without our youth being guided the proper way, our future is going to be terrible throughout our communities, throughout our cities, throughout our streets. And I believe, like, if we have more places like MAC, then we'll have better teenagers and educated students to be like the leaders in our future.
Birds soar and they fly and they get somewhere. And you can think of that as well for us, because when we come here, we learn.
I think there is no better investment in society than in young people. They are the future of our community, of our society. And if we don't invest in them now, if we don't support them now, if we don't make them feel significant, then it is much less likely that they'll be able to go on and do the things that we envision and dream for them.
Worship means taking care about youth. Youth coming and having fun and learning through fun, learning through activities, learning by building their character. I would ask the Muslim community to give a hand to this organization. The best investment, invest in our kids. So the money should not be an issue. So it is an important issue, but our community, they should be generous, as they were always generous.
We have to face the reality that if we aspire for a vibrant center that satisfies the needs of our youth, we've got to really support such a center financially. We cannot just have wishful thinking and keep on wishing that we will have everything come to us. We've got to go towards our goal. We've got to really understand that it is us who need to support such a project, and by us I mean members of the community. The future depends on where we start today.